So I'm going to take you back to the final.
Right,
Let's just watch it. 7.5 minutes.
All right.
And we can either watch all of. Well, we'll watch all of it, but we'll see.
I'll watch it down on this little one.
Oh, here we go. So we are
3-0.
25 minutes in. Sarries the 3-0 up. They got someone in the bin.
Yeah, mate, literally. So obviously, Fordy got injured and I come on, but chatting to Ben Youngs on the bench, we were like,
oh yeah, you were on the bench.
We were like, oh, if we're a bit braver and chuck the ball, there's opportunity. And the first time we got it, we chucked this ball out the back from Genji because everyone thought he was going to carry it up.
How good's Genji?
Mate, like this team, mate, I look at this team and genuinely, it was obviously special groups of what you achieved, but just the strength we had, old, young.
Who scores that?
Hamro.
Yeah.
He's actually got the Premiership trophy on his chest.
No, he hasn't. He's got a tattoo.
Yeah, he got it, yeah.
He'll regret that.
Yeah. Yeah, so like this, mate, we sort of knew, we kicked really well in the first sort of 20 minutes, which is what we knew we wanted to do. Just didn't want to give Itoji and those boys anything to hit. So here, look, so everyone thinks Genji's going to carry and then hits me out the back, and then Freddie doing what he does.
Good team. Freddie Stewart,
mate,
like, big fan of him.
But again, like, I think credit to Steve, and this is why I think England will go all right in the World Cup, mate. To start Wiggy, to start Ashy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
been there, done it.
But also left out Nems, because he knew that it was going to be a kicking game, and we need boys that are just going to chase, and that's not... Like, I always feel sorry for Nems in that sense, because he did so much good stuff for us that year. But, like, Steve knew what it took. Mate, just want to talk through this, right? So from this penalty, Wiggy put this in the week, this set play.
Oh, I know this is one down the blind side.
Yeah, but so watch Wiggy now, right? So the plan was to have it on the 15. Watch him. It'll go to a replay, I think, and then it comes back.
But it might not on the highlights.
No, it will. I seen it a second ago. So watch Wiggy grab Genji and move him to the 15 so it works.
Mako gets pinned.
There you go. Look, watch him. See him move Genji. Bring it in. Literally moves him 3-4 metres to the left. And the idea was to everyone to shape like we're going to go towards the post. Come back out, and then Jasper again, then just that little rat.
Fucking so powerful, isn't he?
But honestly, this is where we were last year, Jim. Is like the coaches had us so tactically on and in the right place. Like, we didn't fear anyone because like we knew tactically what we needed to do, and then in this game it almost seemed to come to like fruition. And this is why I think England, mate, will be a dark horse. Are they going to close the gap enough to realistically like win the World Cup?
But we saw that game against Ireland where Freddie gets red carded.
Yeah, mate, they will. They'll have that gap closed a lot, and with the draw that they've got, there's a chance, mate. If they just keep getting, they take the warm-up games and then take the group games, and they keep building. Like they could really challenge or cause an upset somewhere along the line.
Jasper Wiese's good, isn't he?
Honestly,
mate, he was sat in there.
Yeah,
I did an interview with him.
What a bloke!
I love this company.
Honestly, he's one
animal.
Mate, but one of the best blokes in terms of like you talk to him, you don't think much of it, and then
hang on, Fred, you're on it, so we'll come back to him in a minute. 75 minutes.
Yeah.
Leicester 12, Sarries 9.
Mate. You get that feeling where you...
But even that, look at Jasper Wiese in there. It's a pen, but...
Mate, here I'm like, we're generally...
Yeah, you can feel the screw turning.
Yeah, and I could almost, when you get that feeling at the end of games, you can almost cry. Because you just think, like, you're so desperate for it, mate, but you feel like it's not going to work.
Against Sarries as well.
Against Sarries, they turn the screw. And now especially, mate, obviously Scotty gets binned here.
Oh yeah, forget that.
And, mate, I cannot believe they kicked the points.
Mate, that's such a hard tackle as well, that one there. Well, this is I know we're flip-flopping here, but that tackle from Matt Scott, yes, in the framework.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you meant to put your head there?
It's 75 minutes in a final.
Like,
and like, you're 5 metres out. What's he going to do? Duck out? Like you got to put your body in the way, mate.
Right call.
Yeah,
I mean, good call by him,
right.
But yeah, yellow card's right. I mean, he's off unless it goes into extra time.
But right now, I'm saying, are we going to put 7 on the scrum or 8 in the scrum?
I think.
And then they took the points, and I'm thinking, no, here we go, we're on here. Yeah, it was. And even then, mate, I'm starting to cramp here, Jim, and I'm thinking I haven't got extra time.
How are you starting to cramp? You've not played a full game.
Mate,
Maybe because you haven't played.
This here, mate, is just...
That's Wiggy. Isn't it?
But our game, all throughout the season was based on sticking to our guns, mate. And we won this kick battle. And then we came alive, mate. Right now, I'm just praying we score. The last thing I want to do is...
So are you controlling it now at 10, or is like Youngsy, for example?
But just a bit of both. Like, I'm obviously giving the shape and direction. We're just trying to play... Like, you're trying to play quick, mate. I'm trying to score here, like, ideally. And there's still opportunity. Look, we start playing out the back of it. And just,
everything's crisp, though. Chesham's fucking good.
Mate, so he'll be a hell of a player. Yeah, like now, and now it starts like that thing you think, right. But the one thing, Jim, is you never want to rush a drop goal, mate. Like in the phase count, if that makes sense. But it's such a fine line. If we get turned over at any stage here, mate, it's like, why didn't I hit it 3-4 phases before? This carry, mate, to beat...
Who's that, Jasper?
Yeah, beats Jamie George and gets into Murray, mate. Like that literally makes it. And now I just knew I had to swing it, mate.
They're offside as well.
Well, the bit... Mate, Jesus, yeah.
It's Freddie fucking Burns.
Nuts, mate. I'd almost...
I still get goosebumps now.
Yeah, I'd almost love to go back just to like know it's going to happen and properly like drink it in. Like, don't get me wrong, I drank it in, but...
Heads on.
Yeah, oh, mate, I'm almost in...
Look at Kev and Steve. They ain't flinching.
Do you know what, mate? Kev turned around to me when I was walking out the tunnel at half-time, and he just whispered in my ear, he goes, mate, your right boot will win this. That's what he said to me on the way out, mate.
Hold that thought.
No, my luck, I thought I was going to knock this on, Goody pick it up, score, mate. Oh, mate. What a day.
Let's just let this unfold.
I didn't know what to do, Jim. I'm like...
Yeah, you hit the floor. Look, it's the first emotion ever from Steve Borthwick, ever.
The thing with Steve, mate, he's...
Look at him. He's nearly crying. He's crying.
I tell you what, he's some coach, mate.
I've heard he's a phenomenon.
He is some coach.
Let's let this breathe. And Freddie Burns is the fucking man.
I know, mate.
Look at him. Look at him and Kev. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, so good.
Mate, honestly,
who's that? Who's crying there?
Me.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, that's me.
We'll let you off.
I was making noises, Jim, that I've never made in my life. I couldn't believe it, mate. Like, because, do you know what? It was like redemption, mate. It was everything, like, that happened at Bath and stuff like this, and like, mate, I couldn't believe it. Like, honestly, it was just like, I never felt like I needed to, like, I never felt like I needed redemption, but then I guess I never realised how much I needed it until that happened. And like now, you know, the drop ball at Bath, you know, a couple of bad games here or there, I couldn't give a fuck, Jim. Honestly, I'm like that. It all just, like, it generally doesn't. Before it'd get me down, mate. People would mention it. Fucking.
Well, you've done the best thing on the biggest stage, which no one does that. I mean, Johnny Wilkinson 2003 slightly bigger, but I'm trying to in that much jeopardy.
Yeah.
In a Premiership final, two of the biggest teams in club rugby.
That's nuts.
A clutch kick. You're on the bench.
Yeah.
You've been playing all season.
What I always say is, as well, is like, arguably we won the league last year in the toughest league it will ever be, because it was 13 teams or whatever it was. Saracens were back in. Like, we were top from week 1 all the way through. But mate, my mum talks about all the time. So I was in the car with good old Donna the other day, and we're just driving, and randomly she just comes out with, have you ever thought what would happen if you missed that drop goal? And generally, like, sometimes I do, mate. Like, I think, God, if I miss that, like, God, it generally, my heart thought.
But you didn't.
No, but I didn't. Exactly.
I know.
And it's that thing, Jim. There's two things on it. Is I'll always turn around to people, and like, the best thing for me that comes from that is, like, for me personally, when I'm trying to give myself a bit of a big up or whatever you want to say, is, you know, I was prepared to miss. Like, and that's one thing I'm almost proud of. Even if I did miss it, it's like, you know, we've all seen teams and players that would sort of shy away from that or not necessarily take it. So was always that I was prepared to miss. But then the second bit is, mate, when I actually think about it, I've hit that kick thousands of times, mate. Because even when you're in the garden when you're a kid, and you're with your brothers and you're running the commentary, in your head it's always, it's weird, mate. It's almost the same commentary as Nick Mullins. You're always there like, and this is the kick to win it, or, you know, oh, it's Freddie Burns to win it. You know, in the garden, you miss it, you run and get the ball. Oh, there's 5 minutes extra time. Do you know what I mean? But like, so really, I've hit that kick so many times before. But like I said, I think with that year, with everything around Kev and Rob and Tiff and Tom and stuff like that, mate, it was just such a special group to do it with and to do it for. That it's just like, yeah, you just bonded forever, mate. It was unbelievable.
Hence the tattoo.